Why do we
Roll
go
2.
speak to the Russians?
That was a great idea. We should have done that earlier. Double 6.
Okay, you real quickly, like, you bring up a gun, like,
Yeah.
to the back.
Do you want to bring up a gun as well? We might
Just
have
before you can turn around.
Freeze!
So Lynn has got a gun to the security guy's back.
Yeah.
He turns around and says, "What's
Oh, no,
going on?"
I say
here?
don't turn around.
What's going on here?
We can talk here.
We can't talk here.
So,
Why not?
okay, so we say either
I'm-
we talk here.
I'm
You
still
pull out the bar.
Why not? I was just like, can I just agree? I came out. Oh, okay. I now come out of the bathroom because you've got the gun on him. I feel like the situation's under control. Or should I hop out the window and deal with the other Yakuza guy who's probably signalled?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So you're going out the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out the bathroom window.
Should we just level with this guy? Dude, either we talk about it here, or
You never talk again.
you're probably gonna die, you're probably gonna kill your friends,
Said in Japanese.
Okay,
and then we're gonna go about our day like this never happened.
fine. Okay.
We can do that.
Because we're the police.
Do you know where the Russians are?
Do you know in West Hollywood where the Russians are in West Hollywood? Okay.
Okay. He hasn't seen.
This is like-
okay, you need to roll. Okay,
This is turning into a Coen Brothers film very quickly.
What stat would it be?
You need to roll to exit. Dexterity -1. Okay, you get out the window, but he hears.
He hears.
Yeah.
It's not very elegant. Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, "Where's that person gone?"
I will shoot you in all of your face. If
He still has the gun on you. You didn't realise.
I don't care at this point.
Fine. Let's sit down.
What do you want to?
and
I've got a virtual liver. I'm fine.
Okay, fine.
I've been a man.
Let's sit down and talk about this properly. Someone go close the doors and pull down the blinds.
Okay, we do all that. We do all that. We're sitting
Okay.
down now.
Yeah.
Start.
Since
we've
do
got-
all that
But you're
during
meanwhile-
that during that
yes,
time, yeah.
During that
Yeah.
time, Rob scuffles out the window. Sorry,
Land-
Randy scuffles out the window.
Land on my head.
And
So I'm thinking of it like if this is the building, this is where the side alley is, and I've climbed out sort of like here, right? That guy was waiting in the side alley.
Brown's waiting outside alley. This is the front.
Okay.
That's
I've climbed
the
out, yeah.
window. So you're out here.
Does this join on?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go walk up to the corner, sneaky like. Got a hand on the gun, like dust myself off, dust the sand off. Go up to the shoulder and sort of look around and see what this guy's up to.
This guy is now just getting on his motorbike and riding away.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Okay, can I take off after him? Do some high power running, leg strength.
Sure.
4.
Okay, right.
So not,
Yep.
so,
You run after him. You trying to get him, but this guy just he turns around, instantly trying to catch him, and he goes faster.
okay, can I signal a car, like our car, to like drive along?
You've
like,
got,
remotely?
Because my car's there.
Can I take?
Nah.
Just locks it from inside.
Come on. Or should I just take a shot, guys?
Just
Take a shot. Take the
Just shoot
shot.
his
I'm gonna take a shot.
You're going to take a shot.
I've stopped.
What kind of gun?
The taser bullet thing I've got.
Okay, cool.
That's
It's not a
that
taser.
big.
It's just a non-lethal.
Non-lethal round.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I said I had that taser. Like, do you remember I said that gun that like electrifies things?
You were asked. You never asked about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't have it then. In which
No.
that's fine. I will just. I might just try and shoot the tires or the fuel tank. Fuel tank's easy to hit on a bike, right? It's like the whole side.
You're going to try and hit the fuel tank.
Fuel tanks don't actually explode when you shoot them down. It's a popular
Do they not?
misconception.
That's true, they don't.
Okay, cool.
Although it will just mean that he gradually runs out of fuel. Maybe I should go for the tires.
You've only got 20 minutes left. We'll get ya.
Okay,
I'm gonna shoot at him.
shoot where?
I'm gonna
Head?
shoot.
Back of his head.
I'm gonna shoot him.
That's a bit accurate.
I'm gonna
Right, the
shoot
spine.
shoot for the rear tires, but I'm not gonna use a. I'm not gonna use. I'm sorry. How crowded is it? How crowded people are
It's pretty
around?
crowded.
Okay,
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna
crowded.
use a
People are
non-lethal.
Like, when you get the gun out,
Dan,
they're
do
like,
I
"What?
have-
What's going on?
Dan,
Yeah.
what I would like to have, but probably don't, is a bullet which also has like a GPS tracker in. That seems
Get me out
unreasonable of me to.
But he's probably going to go
You
back to
can
the
do
place
that,
we
but that
came
means
from.
that you have to actually load it in.
But surely we can track this guy.
Okay, I'll do
It's
that.
like-
We
But
know where
it's
he's going to go.
waste time.
Yeah,
It's
he's
going to
gonna
make the
go to
shot
the
harder.
That's fine.
We know where he's
Sure.
going. Back to
Do
the
we?
restaurant.
To be honest,
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Should we-
I'll just non-lethal him in the back of the head.
okay.
Back of the head.
Should we knock this other guy?
Yeah,
Let's
the
go
back,
on.
just the back of him.
Okay.
If I hit the tyre, I'll
Cool.
shame.
Yeah. Cool.
Can't roll for shit at that. Okay.
Okay, so
I don't hit a passerby.
You
'cause that's
fire
not-
off a shot and you hit just the head, so he has to like skirt a bit and he loses his balance a bit, but he's back on. He's
His
fine
foot
afterwards.
comes off for like 3 seconds.
And after the shots, after that, like all the civilians and everyone's freaking the F out, so.
So that was our little quiet
all the
chat.
weirdos of Venice, all of the tattooed people, the people in the drum circle are screaming, you know, some people doing muscles, some skaters are just terrified. Everyone is like, what the fuck is going on? So there you are, and the guys driven away.
Okay, so
I just go surprise, and we cut away.
Bow, street art.
Street art.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say to this mope, I'm going to say, look,
What do we say to him?
well, we're saying we're going to hunt this guy down, or whatever. We're not going to kill you.
Yeah.
You're also not going to get any of those Bonza packages that I was offering. But we can either leave and leave you here, or we can just like beat you a bit and then go. Or what should we do? I don't know.
Just ask him why he's here.
Yeah, well, he's here to kill us because we fucked up.
I'm here because you guys are not legit. You guys gave us a location for Nikolai, who is
Maybe
never with
throughout
us.
this entire thing, can I make
And
sure
it turned out it was all just a bluff because you led us to an empty apartment, which we've checked out, and you went straight there,
Is there any way?
bugged the place,
Yeah.
and then you drove here.
Is there any way throughout all of this that I've made him not see my face?
He knows. I mean, they'll probably recognise you at some point. So you may have burned some bridges.
Should we kill
Yeah.
this guy?
That
Because
seems like the opposite of a good idea.
he's seen your face.
He has seen my face.
We're just
Yeah.
going to say to him, alright, this was a test and you got a passing mark. But I mean like 44. I mean, that wasn't great. We will be in touch.
No, we
Now
can.
we know we can trust you.
Let's get his memories.
Can I try and like last ditch friend him to pretend that this has gone well? And that he's actually
you are going to be able to.
we're eliciting some kind of like not informant.
Can
per
I use
se,
charisma?
But some kind of can we both?
Some
gonna
sort of
I've only
inside
got one.
contact you're
Yeah.
trying to establish.
Yeah, we're trying to build up a conversation with them. We're not looking to illegal deals. We just want to know when if someone gets murdered, we want.
So you do this by setting up a false trap for them.
It's a very elaborate plan.
Okay, you can roll 1 dice.
Come on, you sexy, beautiful. Oh, it's mate. It's probably that one. Here we go, boys. Cameron, you pick this up.
Yes!
Beautiful.
The Yakuza are now on my This is all that happens. We don't say anything.
You're now in charge of the Yakuza.
This is not even
I
like
flick in the smoke and
you
we're out.
guys are not on good terms, but he is.
But we
he
got
is-
out of the
he's
situation
really
and he's
like,
not-
Okay, so you're trying to establish some sort of informant within the Yakuza, a situation where we help each other out and we inform you about other gangs. Is this what's going on?
Not necessarily only about excessive violence and stabbing in the head and or face, because that's nasty. You can do.
So you want to know what happened at this Russian den?
Pretty much, mate.
Right.
Can you get
Pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. And we're buddies now.
I
Yeah,
walk
well-
back in. Now. Or should I stay outside?
Wait,
Should I
wait,
stay
wait,
outside?
wait, wait,
I'll
wait.
stay out. I'll stay
That's
outside.
outside, yeah.
Okay, I guess then, I don't know anything about this Russian den situation,
I shoot my head now.
but
Yep. The
you know what,
Russians
we
know.
can take you to our place in Little Tokyo, and we'll get some sort of talk going on, some dialogue going there, because they might know, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll go with him.
I feel like we haven't treated them very well.
Maybe they won't be that responsive.
Maybe they'll just stab us and let us die.
Characters can't die.
Okay, so should I go do that and you guys go talk to the fucking Russians and get the Russian side of it?
You're
back
gonna
on
go
track?
to the
Yeah, I'm not
so you're
afraid.
going to the.
Are you going to
den.
the accuser?
Yeah, I'm going
Well, I'll
to-
go to the accuser as well.
But you need to stay stum with them.
But they already know who. Do they know? Are they on to me?
The guy hasn't recognised your face yet, so you still maybe having him with them.
Okay, so then I'll go with the Russians.
Because he hasn't like checked to like.
Yeah,
scan.
I'll go with.
Cool. Let them do the Russian
with
thing.
Mac to
I'm
the
just gonna
Russians.
be like, "Shh,
You're gonna go. Okay.
Barry your dick.
So he's like, "Are you coming with us?"
No. I all suspicious like.
Just like, little guy.
No, I was just here for a drink.
Do you mind if you come with us?
He's not coming with you.
Okay.
Shit. I don't know. You did nothing. You did nothing. That didn't happen.
Let me rephrase this. You're gonna come with us.
Maybe I should come with. To my little.
I can go and investigate the Russians.
Yeah, that was the original idea.
Okay,
Anyway.
alright. Sorry.
Yes.
but-
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Uh,
Oh
he's-
yeah, I quickly grab Snappy on the way out.
Bring the dog.
We're gonna take the
The Yakuza dead.
Yeah, with the bucket chum. Come on. Fucking
At
hell.
this point,
sorry,
you walk
I-
out the door.
I'm still trying to pretend.
Can you
that-
pretend
I'm
you're
still
not
pretending
shooting
that. I'm still pretending that it's all like a performance art
Okay,
piece.
okay,
So I'm like
so-
going.
so-
But what is I? Brave truth.
Okay, you have to roll perception, full perception.
But all one dice. Thanks very much.
Oh,
Tom.
okay, great.
5.
Cool. Okay, you see a van being driven by, you imagine a Yakuza member, just turning around the corner now. Yeah, you see that van is going to come towards
Guys, is the van coming?
They haven't seen it yet. The van hasn't seen it yet.
Alright, so the van's gonna now kill us. I
don't want to get in a gun.
want to get fighting the Yakuza.
They haven't actually attacked us
They're
yet.
trying really hard to get us into a position where they're going to kill us.
But they haven't actually done anything illegal. We can't.
Do I have anything in the right? Where is the relative orientation of Matt's car? And these people driving along.
Block them.
I'm thinking I can't get the car to block them. That's actually a better idea. I was going to see if there's anything in the car that would be really
okay.
help, but that's a much better idea. Yeah, get the car to swerve out. Car crashes are probably like super surprising at the moment.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, reaction times would be really down.
I'm just going to get the car to pull out
Yeah.
and automatically drive itself in front of the
Ah,
Yakuza
yeah,
van.
yeah,
Just like
yeah.
bumper to bumper.
No, you can do that, yeah, that's fine. So you get the car.
It's got the inflatable suits thing.
Okay, so you are.
That's
Okay,
what
so the
I
car starts moving by its own accord, and everyone's sort of moving out the way, and you put it in front of the van.
Yeah.
And what are you doing in the meantime? Are you trying
I'm still talking to the crowds. I'm still pretending. I'm still going. My breasts are fierce and strong. They are mountains.
Okay, so you now see multiple suited men, Yakuza men, come out of this van.
Oh,
Is it still-
Let's
Everything's
say
gonna be fine.
3 of them come out of the
I
van.
could kill
Whilst
three.
they're getting out, could I do a reflexes roll? And if I pass, I react in time for get our car to slam into it in reverse and like knock them all over.
Yeah, sure.
Or hang on, no, which way do they get out? Because I want it to. If I could like hit one with the car, that would be
Okay.
great fun. Like,
So there's-
say if one walks around, I can sandwich in between the car and the front of the van.
Okay, so there's one coming out the driver's side, one coming out the passenger side, and one coming out from the back.
Okay. So do any of them have to walk around the car to
Back
get?
of the van.
Okay.
We can get here so the back of the van rolls over the dude. So you can at least get one.
Yeah. I might wait. I'm still gonna hold off and just see what's happening because I don't want to ruin this if it's.
If what, they're coming to give us a hug.
Okay, fine. What I send both of you guys a message like, do you want me to go ahead with this? I'm just gonna get a single word response from each of you.
No.
No.
Okay, I don't then. I hold it. I hold it. I'm still ready. I've got the order queued up.
But you're still waiting, so you're visible to them.
Yes, but like
Especially
yes,
because you've got a crowd.
very visible. It's a crowd.
There's a
They
crowd
can't really
yeah.
see. I sort of crouch down and pretend it's part of like I see the expanse.
But then again, you know that like they know that you were in there.
Yeah, but I don't know
They
if
think
they've
you're being
spotted
really
me.
weird right
I-
now.
Because
As
of course,
policemen.
this guy's like, yeah, there's someone that came out the window. This
And
is
shot
what they
at
look
me.
like. And also shot at the motorbike. So you know, be careful of this.
Well, I don't know who knows what, Dan. I don't know
Okay,
who
okay.
knows what.
One Yakuza member comes up towards Rob, sort of brings it, shows a gun, and is like, "Come with us."
Oh my god. Either, okay, we're gonna make an executive decision. We either go with them or we try and stun them.
Let's just go with him.
I'd
Let's
just
just
go
go
with
with it.
We're gonna go with
We
it?
just
I'm
go
like,
with it.
I'm like,
We're all going
I'm
with
like, but I'm keeping my gun.
And I'm keeping my gun. And my dog and Chiblets.
Fine. Okay.
Right?
You guys pile into the back of the van.
Can I have another high five before I get in the van?
Dan's just like, fuck it. I've got a railroad this, so it's not gonna finish tonight.
You guys get in the back of the van, and they start driving away. Don't know where you're going. Do you want to say anything in the van, or?
Sit in stone.
They're just, like, holding hands.
busily discuss things inside.
And the one who you were talking to was just like, tell me more about this deal that you want to strike up.
I'm just going to explain that we're really worried about people using crazy augmentations to kill people because we want to keep on top of that.
Yeah.
Like regular crime.
Also, I let
accidents.
our boss know that we've been kidnapped by the Yakuza. Just send him a message. Her a message.
No, not yet. Not yet.
No,
we want to see how this plays out because we can't give them.
Just
anything.
an FYI, have been kidnapped by the Yakuza. Don't worry yet, bye. Like your classic like text that you might
On
get from your
Barry,
you
you're a
you haven't
bell
heard
sniffer,
from
but
your
also
you haven't
the
heard from your
Yakuza.
son for months. He's traveling around the world. Just like, hey mum, can I have $500?
The Yakuza are going to cut my
No.
nuts off.
No trouble. Lots of love.
So Carmen gets this message, like a real quick warning, and it's really discreet warning as well. It's one of those warnings that cannot be picked up really. And so,
I got this.
So
And someone else in the town hears it and they go, and it passes right down that way.
through there.
Impossible to trace.
I'm a shadow. Where am I?
That's actually that's the name of my act, my
Carmen.
performance art.
Carmen is like, shit, and she gets some team on some teams on standby.
Good.
This is going to go so poorly. We're going to kill the Yakuza.
All of them.
Okay,
But I have to
so they lead you through the restaurant, into the back of the restaurant, down some stairs, and into there's a man drinking tea behind the desk.
Oh, fuck.
And
Does he have a Fu Manchu? What? I'm joking. Don't cut that. Cut that right now.
Well, no, you're just making fun of Dan's racism. You're being racist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so there's a man not drinking tea, but there's a man behind the desk.
He is Japanese.
He is Japanese, and
He's reading a manga.
he says,
He's got a much lower birth rate than the rest of the world.
so you want to know who killed those Russian mafia people?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, please, if we could.
Can I?
Was it you?
Can I even bother
Don't
with the
say that.
charisma? To be honest,
Huh?
should I even bother with the charisma at this point?
Let's just let them. No, we don't.
No,
Blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
let's just-
Yes,
yeah,
go
we
with
wanna
it. Yeah,
go
we're
with
trying
guys.
to. We're honest. Yes, please. Could you
Yeah.
help us with our
And we
inquiries?
fucked
We'd be
up.
very appreciate it.
You
yeah.
can cut off my little finger if you want.
Take, I
This
mean,
could have gone other ways. Okay, I'm just
You
gonna
can
say.
do
it's a corkscrew. It might be handy. I mean,
It's a flick out a little spoon, so if you're having. like,
Okay,
cake or
and
something
so
nice.
he's just
Sort of
like,
combat,
well,
isn't it?
we can show you the where this thing that killed them is. If you just want to come into this room, they're all holding guns. To you,
Oh right, so you're the dudes with it. Guys, get ready for a knuckle up. We're gonna kill someone.
yeah,
Let's
all,
go.
all three of you is like, yeah, that's correct, isn't it? All
Yeah, we
three
got
of
this
you.
down.
Are you wanting to do anything real quick?
Can I use
To the
dexterity to like steal do something off a dude that's aggressive? Like I've got knives, but I don't need a gun or something.
Yeah, you
just,
definitely
like,
can.
Sleight of
Yeah,
hand it.
sure.
I think that might.
But like he's holding a gun at us.
But they're all. How many of them are there?
5.
I mean, I have one gun.
Five.
I just kind of want a second gun.
Can I do something Japanese?
What do you mean?
I don't know. They're Japanese. I'm Japanese. That's got to mean something.
Roll,
Let's
roll,
make the difference and call it.
roll for Japanese. 3 Japanese. Should we just go into the room?
Let's just
Come
go.
on.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
just
into the
go.
room.
in the room.
So they lead you into a room, you close the door, no one's in there, and then
They aren't coming with us.
nope.
That's a bad sign.
What?
And
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my gun.
Have we still got our guns?
then you they took your guns off.
Why did they take our guns? And the dog is the dog with us.
dog,
God,
we've
you
got
cannot
the
trust
dog
the
and
bloody
They have the
Yakuza.
dog.
What the? Do I still at least have my bucket?
They gave you the bucket.
Good. Do I have the giblets?
You have the
Good.
giblets.
We can use this, guys. We can spell out some kind of
Do
message.
you want to do anything?
Could I not steal a gun? Can you not steal a gun? or
What?
something?
You were in the before you walk in. Do you want to do anything in terms of chief related contact?
Say
I say something about
We found it. It's in the UQ.
hustle on our location now.
Bring the noise.
Okay. So she's like, okay, getting down there.
We should
Right,
just
let's
get
see
into
who's down
trouble.
there right now.
And then.
Get a SWAT team to turn up. It would be so much quicker.
Okay, right. What's the thing? Bring out the monster.
Okay, so yeah, hear a load of like bashing and crashing, and then a door is opened, and you see this like gigantic, like highly augmented person who is like beyond all sense of humanity. Is just
Huge.
huge, muscle bound, and
Give it a
has
bottom
like
collar.
Big glowing red spot. Like weak point.
Like has
just-
like
just
a sort of a metallic sort of jaw and stuff, and it's got like big roided out arm with these great big knives, like blades on the ends.
Okay.
Forks.
I'm
Big
gonna-
blades on both hands, roided
Charm.
out, going crazy. And it roars.
Okay.
The charm is this game's car tire. It's just
Oh,
somehow
no.
because.
Oh no! I'm gonna.
Do you want me to try and blind it with a charm?
No, I was thinking
Throw
throw
the
the
dog
charm,
at him.
throw the
Who
charm,
lost the dog?
throw the
Oh, you
charm,
should have done.
Yeah.
and the whole just throw the whole
Try and
bucket
get a
and the
bucket
charm
on his head.
because I imagine it will go crazy for charm.
Okay.
Love
and
a bit of charm.
And can I try and like loop the shot so it like goes on his head? 5.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you don't actually land it on their head, but you hit them in the
No.
heads.
Yeah.
You hit them really hard on the head, and they
Fuck
turn
you,
around and
Barry.
and you know.
And we
they-
also get chum all like over the place, which it loves.
Yeah.
And you also get
Which
chum all
is-
over the place, and they're covered in chum. They smell. So
You dick.
Okay,
Yes.
so I can see Dan's not going for this
You're
whole
gonna need
chum
a
is
good bit
secretly
of
the answer thing. While it's staggering, can I run up and punch it right in the throat? Does the throat look weak?
yeah, sure.
I jump up and just like full strength, full body commit, just like try and do like grab its esophagus and rip it out. Like brutal shit. There's a 6.
Six,
There's a
okay.
6 in there.
Okay, so you grab for. Okay, I need dice myself. You go for the neck. You chop, like you try and grab, and you viciously sort of hurt the neck. You're unable to put it off. However, in response, this guy then brings out one of his roided sort of arms and sort of slings up and knocks because you're holding on.
Yeah,
Knocks you on the side, and you just sort of like.
go flying.
collapse on-
Not
on
stabbed
the
or
other
anything.
si- No, not stabbed. On the other side of the wall. However, he's now sort of like choking and stuff and sort of staggering around for a
Okay.
few seconds.
I'm gonna. How far away is he?
Close.
It's not a big room,
It's
is
not a
it?
big room, but it's biggish enough.
That's
room.
covered.
Can I
Fucking
use my
charm.
grappling hook?
Straight to the neck.
Grapple
I'm
and then
sure.
Grapple and stab with the katana.
You know what would be? I'm also thinking if don't worry, I'll do it on my turn.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Grapple and stab in the throat.
I want you to roll 2 and then 1.
Get your steak knife out.
That's my 2.
Medium rare.
Okay, so you that's the grapple, by the way.
So what are you trying
So-
to grapple?
He was trying to grapple the body
The
and
body.
stab it. He rolled 2 1s instead. So instead he hits the other side of the wall and it like flings towards that wall instead. And
Okay.
Doesn't matter, you don't hurt yourself, you just
Yeah.
sort of like...
I
You do a
side
slick
of it.
dismount, but everyone knows it's still lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened. You're now on the other side of the room. And this guy
Just like I planned.
turns around facing, I guess, Ballsy.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
I've got reactions of a god. I'm not afraid.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm as weak as a kitten, but I'll dodge it.
He's gonna charge towards you, like he's gonna try and swing with his blade arm. Jesus. Alright. He comes at you, swinging his blade
Can I not
arm,
react to it?
and you are gonna react now.
So I kind of like try and dodge him and then like stab him.
What are you gonna try to do?
Can I like try and like dodge under him, like stab his little underarm? Get like ah.
I
Stab
honestly,
what?
I just try and dodge him as well as you can because we can still hurt him. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Just
I'll
try to get
I'll
yourself
try
out
and
of
lob myself as far away as possible.
Okay.
With the 4.
You're full cybernetic, aren't you?
Mostly.
You said mostly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not like top of the
You-
range, like
No.
chef standards.
Like chef standards,
Like
like
yeah,
chef
like how a
standards.
chef would
What?
if he was a robot.
You just manage to go underneath his arm. However, your arm does not, your hand doesn't manage to get under, and he slices your right hand clean off. Yeah.
Can I try and catch him with dexterity? No, it's not.
But anyway, so
I think it's back to you anyway.
Can I just try and like use dexterity to just like jab him really quickly, like in the neck, and run away?
Grab
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Do in the back, you bit or I got him. Yeah, just punch.
okay,
him in
but
the-
you are now like, because you've just had your hand chopped off. You're in pain.
I'm ballsy.
Okay, you
I
roll
just go into full balls.
roll 2.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Instead, you crumple your own hand, hurting your other hand.
I'm a monster.
I mean,
Oh.
so no, your hand still works. It's just
Alright.
like it's momentarily just sort of like, fuck, and you think you might sprain it. So you're trying to like sort of hit his throat. It was he's a pretty rock hard man. So
Describe for me the
If
room.
you will.
But what I mean is, I want to try and find something in this room where I could tear loose and then use to electrocute this guy. Lighting would be good, although preferably
Yeah.
something that's more high voltage. So if there's like electrical equipment in the room for some reason, which seems unlikely. If I
There's
can jump up and tell her
lighting, and then there's like a security lock on his door where he came out of. Actually, and also on your side as well. There's a security lock door with a control panel, and there's also lights, and you can see the cables for the lights.
Okay.
They kind of like swing down.
I might jump up, grab
But
the cable.
there's also the cables that go into the security locks and stuff.
So how close is he to me? Is he close enough that if I tore the cable off the wall, I'd be able to jam it into him like in one action, in one thing? Or would it be better to jump up for the ceiling ones?
No, you can do that all in one though, yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll tear up whichever ones. I kind of want to jump up for the ceiling ones because I feel more badass. But
Okay, so you want to jump up to the ceiling and tear down one of the cables?
yeah.
Okay, it's not high. Actually, it's not too high.
Oh come on, there's a 5 in there.
You managed to tear down one of the cables for the lights. The lights now, one of the lights goes out, so half the room's dark.
Okay, that probably wasn't the best element of this plan.
Can I go in the dark bit? I don't want to lose any more hands.
Half the room's
I
dark.
only got 2.
But anyway, you guys have like cyber rain, so you can just get your night vision instead.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've got a torch as well.
So it's more
Don't
of an
need to
aesthetic.
flash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you have that. And what do you want to do with it?
Jab him with it. Which bit of him looks the most like... Oh, does he have one of those back of the neck things? That probably would be a good question to ask.
Yeah, you can roll a quick perception.
Oh, no
I
idea.
mean, yeah, he does. I mean, they're quite obvious anyway. So.
Oh, he's got one. Oh, we're idiots.
Yeah.
I'm going to jab this straight into it just to electrocute his whole frame, because why not? I'm halfway there now.
Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, you can run up, and you need to roll dexterity, so roll 2.
4.
Okay. So you
Right, go for his neck.
Yeah.
you run him up to the guy, and you're not that fast.
No, my reflexes are terrible. But Ceres is right.
But anyway, his reaction's not that great either. So in turning
Well, he
around,
just got electrocuted.
No, he hasn't been electrocuted
This
yet.
is about to.
Because you haven't succeeded.
Oh, I actually
at-
connected,
You
yeah.
haven't succeeded at connecting to the neck. What he does is he turns around and he manages to bat you away before you get to his neck. Though it's not strong, it's because he's only rolled 1, so he just sort of knocks you back a bit.
Yeah.
You're fine. And in the process, he spins himself around so hard, he kind of stumbles and like collapses into one of the walls and so he's momentarily just sort of getting up again.
Use your ninja skills.
Yeah.
Slap him, happy slap him.
Yeah. I'm gonna come at him and try and stab
I'm
him.
gonna come at
and
you with
get the-
everything I got.
Get the thing on the back of his.
You're going to try and stab the port.
Yeah, I'll stab it. Why
Is
not?
that what you're trying to do?
No, I
Well, I was
think
gonna stab him and try and touch that. So stab him.
And try and let an execute after. You're going to stab, then try and take
Yeah.
it down. Okay, right.
maybe stab him in the leg, you might be able to get back up.
Yeah, I can stab him in the leg.
Well, okay, so what are you
Is
going
that
to do?
Where is he on the floor right now?
He is just getting up. He's still sort of like
Okay.
stumbling
Slipped
on
in the
side.
chum.
He
Yes.
slipped in the chum.
Clean.
He slipped
Yes.
in the chum.
I'll try and stab him in the neck and then try and.
So you're going to try and stab him in the front of the neck, but then also at the same time
So like,
try and.
But not like a penetrating thing.
Not in the way that I'll stab myself.
But no, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean?
Yeah. You need to roll for that. Roll 3.
Lynn always fucks up.
Okay.
not this time.
So you manage to you get the positioning right and everything.
Yeah.
You're just about to bring your hand round, and you bring your hand round his neck, and he starts to jitter a bit.
Yeah.
But he's still very resistant to being taken down by these traditional means.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you're getting your blade out, and you're going to try and slam it through his throat. You need to roll strength for that. See how? Okay, yeah, you managed to break his windpipe and stuff.
Yeah.
And he is now profusely bleeding everywhere, though he's still able to sort of shake around and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's in his let's say death throes.
Just like they taught me in the army.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
It was
Sore at it.
yeah.
fuck's sake. Okay, so he's been real damaged. So he is in a bad state. Either way, still he flings you off his back because he's in
Yeah.
flings himself around and around, and he sort of you catch his arm, and so you
Okay.
get sort of thrown into one of the walls and winded.
Okay.
And he stumbles now towards. So where do you guys think you're positioned? I know there's not really much position. Okay, so
So I think me and Matt are more or less on opposite sides of him.
Yeah.
Because he got battered away. He battered me away, and then he spun all the way around, and then Matt attacked me in the front.
Yeah.
So.
I should have done more.
But he would have like recoiled.
So then we're on opposite sides of the room. You're.
I don't know where I am.
Don't know. You're probably.
I'd be like.
You're either in front of a. You're like at, you know, sort of halfway in between us, in like either in front of or behind him. I don't really know. So I reckon you're somewhere in the middle.
So he's going to come straight at Will then, his arms are being sort of chopped off, his hands gone.
Well, who
missing.
hasn't laid a punch? Apart from the chum.
That hurt myself.
So he can't see much. He's really like sort of with one arm he's trying to cover up his neck,
Yeah.
and in the process he kind of like cuts his back because
What
his
dick?
arm's just
A sword.
his arm's just a sword. But he's trying to like stop the bleeding, and with his other arm he's now kind of charging straight at you. He's just trying to spear you, it seems.
And I like try and like jump to the side, grabbing his arm like that to see if he'll cut himself.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So you roll
sure.
at him
Yeah,
coming at me. Shit.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Shit.
You still need to roll reaction though. You're still,
Shit. But it's gonna be like.
you know, it's just gonna all balance out.
Alright.
Roll.
I'm full.
Also, your hand still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3.
No, that's generous.
Don't worry, yeah.
I'm still gonna get speared.
No, roll like that, you won't.
Fucking hell. Okay. So he comes at you, and what was your plan?
To like, with my remaining arm,
Yeah.
grab his arm and try and like, just like pull it so he rips across himself a bit. Because you said he cut himself.
He's
And
cut
just see
off
if he
the
does
back.
like any like.
So you could pull his arm that way.
Yeah, and see if he can do
Yeah,
any
yeah,
damage.
yeah.
But just mainly also to get out of the way of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Okay,
I'm-
so you dodge his spearing attack.
Yeah.
And then you tug on his right arm, which is holding his,
No.
which is trying to hold in all of his insides.
All of his bits.
Yep. And his jaw's sort of coming off. And you pull it as hard as you can and back around his back, holding onto his back. Yeah, you basically manage to slash his throat, and he's just everything's coming out now. And he as he collapses to the ground. He still rolled a 6, so as he does that, he brings his left arm round, and he
Elbow
stabs
strikes.
you.
Right in the nuts. Like, no, it doesn't.
No, he managed he gets like one of the, because it's like 2 claws, let's say, on his left hand. He gets one of the claws through your abdomen. So, not, but like on the side, so it's not like lethal or anything, and it's just like a puncture, and it comes out and stuff. So now you're bleeding from your abdomen, and but then again, it's still you're pretty highly cyberized.
Yeah.
And he collapses to the ground. And at this point, you hear a load of shouting outside.
Fucking SWAT team.
Yeah, and they're like,
Could that turn up any earlier,
down
could
the
they?
ground.
Barry,
Now-
you're a dick.
Did Barry come up?
Yeah, just like, oh,
Yeah. And you kind of like, everyone roll perception.
4,
5.
5.
Okay, you two notice that. Okay, you're like, just like,
You notice,
oh, my
you notice
insides are
that you're in a
everywhere."
great deal of pain.
I noticed that. I might die now.
Okay, so you notice that some of the Yakuza guys who are now being like the SWAT team just coming into their room now,
Yeah.
they're gonna try coming to here. You know, 1 to get you guys and 2 to protect themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to throw the end of the electrical
Bleed out.
cable into the chum.
Okay. No, how are you gonna? So they're
So
gonna try
the
to
chum,
get
the chum is built by the door. That's the wrong door.
Wrong door.
I'm just going to stand by the door, and when they come through, I'm going to hit them with the electrical cable. Just jack.
Or just electrocute the door or something.
Yes, is it a metal door?
Yeah.
I'll just press it against the door then.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
That's a smart.
Yeah. You can do that. It's
Sort of
like.
as
Okay.
they come in.
It's actually it's not that strong a shock though, but it's still a light shock.
It's the one
so
that goes
the
all
guys
with
who
the
like
elbows.
try
Yeah,
to
they'll be like, oh, I want to go in there. Nah, let's go to a different
Let's
room.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
What
like
you
rats.
see-
I'm like, oh, I don't enjoy that experience. I'll try a different route.
Find the
Okay.
cheese.
So what you see is like this guy is trying to open the door. trying
You're
to
just
do
like,
the
did
door.
it, did
Yeah.
it, did it. Sorry.
And what happens is you're just on the other side of the window, holding this metallic thing. He tries to grab it. He goes, oh. And then he's like looks at you, and then
the
the SWAT
window.
member like tackles
It's like,
Yeah. So that's what happens. It happens in quick succession. So you can see that they've like got all the Yakuza guys down on the ground, and then Carmen walks in through the door.
Oh god.
I knew you want to tear us a new one. Can we please have medical treatment for Ballsy first? I understand this doesn't contribute to our case.
Okay, so
But this guy is super dying.
she is looking so confused and so upset and angry and so many emotions. And then she looks at like fucking Will who's dying, or Ballsy who's dying on the ground, and looks at you guys, and she gets like the medical team in to like help out with Ballsy.
I can
Who's getting
explain.
treatment. She's like, what the fuck happened here?
Let me explain.
And
where
then
do we
it cuts
start?
at that, I guess.
Yeah, just.
So you guys are getting like torn out. What you have done though is, in the course of this, you have found out. Okay, so you found out, yes, the Yakuza had created like the sort of monster, dehumanized, weaponized thing to attack the Russian mafia in retaliation for the supposed Yakuza's shipment going wrong and going back to Hawaii. However, it turns out the Russians never had any hand in the whole shipment
Okay.
thing.
It was
So
Barry
that was,
Hawaii.
that was a retaliation, which was uncalled for, but more of an honour thing, I guess, in some cases. But then you busted a big, large part of like the black market cybernetics trade.
Good.
Yeah, you
Job well
shut
done,
off
boys.
a
That's the
lot
plan.
of the Yakuza. Shut off like a large part of the Yakuza in LA down, which is difficult, and triads as well.
Yeah.
Which is
It's
difficult.
actually really easy to do if you just don't obey the law. Like if you just
Yeah.
randomly do whatever you want and then kill people.
You get
it's
stuff
super
done.
easy.
Yeah,
We
you
only
can see
killed
why
one
they do it.
person, and he was a maniac. I
But
think
then
it
there's a lot of like fallout. So the Yakuza, it's going to take them a while to re-establish themselves in LA. Even more so now that Japan's sort of been split off, so it's very difficult for them to sort of pass that barrier. So it's like a limited number of Yakuza outside.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make the Yakuza go, guys, maybe we should just let not Japanese people in. No!
So there's this sort of big power vacuum in terms of like the black markets, which is kind of interesting and causes some difficulties.
Yeah.
And you've also found out with the whole weaponized thing, that was against its will. Like that was like sort of enemies of the Yakuza are then like transformed into these monsters.
Well,
It seems. And so they kind of saved some of them. They've been able to. So you have saved a lot of lives. However, you've been like torn out massively. You were like on suspension without pay. There is also some sort of public, not outcry, but because there was like the public scene outside in Venice Beach and stuff.
Oh yeah.
There is some sort of
I did let a firearm in
with that
public.
as well.
Ethan's not in
It's small. That's not
Yeah.
anything in comparison to illegally like going into a Yakuza base and having to call in the SWAT and everything. So you guys are in trouble for now and not on good terms with the rest of the team. You haven't been fired. You're just suspended.
But damn it, we get
without pay.
results.
Yeah, we get results.
They're just jealous.
They just hate us because they ain't us.
Now we're gonna go into the outro bit, and you guys can do your little
Character minutes.
character bits. Let's cut to Ballsy. I assume you're what are you doing?
Ballsy dies. Just there.
Poor nurse walks in, hello.
Okay, so Ballsy's like
Oh, cool.
getting sorted out in the treatment center. What attachments you got with his right hand now? Anything in particular? Chef stuff still, or is he going with something? You got left hand chef stuff still.
Left hand chef stuff, right hand stabby blades of death, which
You
are
got-
long,
Cool.
like Deadpool from Wolverine, the shit version. So like
Yeah.
blade, just like slam,
That's pretty cool. Like Assassin's Creed kind of.
pretty much. Or out there like that, because that's
Dan, is this song from something?
No.
I feel like
and
I recognise
You're
it.
getting anything with this, I assume. Not
just
really.
like stronger,
Repaired.
stronger plating,
So you're getting like sort of your
better alloy or something.
better
so
alloy
I
sort of
don't get stabbed so
skeleton
much.
and stuff.
Oh no, something just to make me a little bit quicker. I don't know.
Alright, cool.
Well, it's not dead.
But you're still like even though your suspension time is probably like taken up with just treatment.
Just being like sewn together.
yeah. Your cast is fine now. Your arm's okay now.
Sweet, but I'm sitting in my apartment with what's his face, Ethan. And
Getting a nice sensual massage. You
No,
think it's
no,
just
no,
like,
no, no.
no, I'm sitting on the sofa.
He's real sorry about the suspension.
Exactly, and I'm crying like because like I always had this dream of how it would be when like as a police officer, and
Right.
I'm sort of really disappointed in myself, and I'm sort of falling back. I feel like I was looking like I was getting more out from under Ethan's shadow, but now it's like
Okay.
he's
so
drawn
we're
me
to
back
that.
in. He's poison. He's poisoned me down.
And he's holding it tight with a nice hug and some stuff.
I'm panning close to his
And
face, and
biting you.
and his eyes are just showing nothing.
just dead.
No. He's got like a big old smile, but like a weird smile. And so you're back in Ethan's arm, which isn't good.
We don't know,
Maybe.
Dan.
We
Let's
don't know
not
yet.
judge.
And then what are you doing?
What am I
You've
doing?
burned some bridges, by the way, like with the.
Yeah, I feel like I have.
I guess
If I
they
could
probably
try.
like found out your home, and they've vandalized your home, and so you've had to move, I guess.
Yeah, I've had to move,
Yeah.
which is sad.
Probably out of Lithuania.
I probably have to move as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah.
You're questioning your identity. You're not just staring at the map of Japan. Then you've got a map of Japan and America. You're like,
Just two
Yeah, I was-
axes.
I was
Oh
looking
yeah, on the map where you've been like sorting up stuff.
Yeah.
They like schooled out,
Yeah.
traitor, liar,
Yeah, stuff like that, and I'm
that sort of stuff.
I'm feeling pretty bad about that, and
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna react to that.
You've moved.
Yeah, but I've moved. I've had to move, and maybe I'm
And you probably have some protection just for a bit,
just for a bit. Yeah.
like
Okay.
some eyes on you.
Okay.
And then we're back to you. You have to move out of Venice Beach.
Take
By the way,
snappy.
what's good is that your dog's fine.
Oh, sweet.
They didn't kill the dog. It's lucky that he didn't go in.
Just get you to say, oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
But where's the new place at?
Just up the road.
Oh, like Santa Monica, let's say.
Yeah, just up the road.
Just up the road, Santa Monica. And yeah, Colin's just sort of like, these guys, she doesn't know what to do, like, because you guys have kind of like messed up with 2 missions so far, so.
yeah, it's sort of her pilot scheme, and it
Yeah,
hasn't gone great so far.
Then we go cut to fucking Barry, and he is crying in his office. 'Cause he's been made fun
Fuck
of
you,
so
Barry,
much.
you piece
Yeah.
of shit. You've got like 300 missed calls.
Yeah. And he's like,
No,
why
no,
don't
It's
they
all
take
you can
me
do through
seriously?
hospital beds.
You just pan to Barry where you see like some gently moving grass that like flips and comes out and he's just hung himself. He's just like. Just laying,
That is so awful! That is such a great shot!
I expect you to animate it.
Oh my god!
It's like oh, beautiful seagrass, no dead man's cross.
And then this assistant comes in and it's just like it's a scream but with no noise, just like a.
And it cuts to the LA 2030.
yeah. 20, 30,
A huge explosion.
okay, because we might want to bring him back later.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
He's
He's
not.
not
He's
dead.
got a
He's-
thick neck.
he's crying,
He's
yeah.
got a thick neck, and he's
He's
quite short.
masturbating.
He's got an orange in his mouth and a sock in his head. That's not important. No, he's not dead, but he's on this. We pushed him.
Yeah.
Let's
okay.
say we have not made a friend of that Barry.
Right,
Hall.
alright.
No, you have not. But yeah, so that's
For
what's
no
going on.
reason.
There was no reason.
Just why?
You still don't know what happened with the ship, and that is
That's the overarching element is we don't know what
Yeah,
happened to the
it's not
shipment of
what
us
happened with the
names.
ship. Because you knew when the shipment was going to arrive. They busted that shipment, of course, and yeah, so you massively damaged the black market as it is with the power vacuum. And they found out that the reason the ship turned around, it was some really weird like navigational glitch, because the navigation system was connected to the internet and stuff, and so there was just a really weird glitch, unexplained. So yeah, part of the larger thing.
That was actually really good.
Excuse me, why
Okay.
are the guards being so uptight and today? What is their reason for putting every man aside for any excusable offence?
Can't probably answer that myself, but it's pissing me off, he shouts after the guard's back. I've been parking here every day for the past 6 years.
And this is the first time?
Never had any problems before. And I am starting to regret this fucking accident. So you could just be on your way. If you would just leave this Meyer NPC
Okay, no, not that ever. No, stop.
Not that ever.
Stop.
No, Dan, no.
Stop for days.
Okay. Guys, I'm trying.
I love the fact there's no stability. There is.